Ahead of the 2027 presidential elections, zoning the presidential ticket to the south too late, Wike's aide tells the PDP. Hello viewers and welcome to Infogist TV. Lere Olayinka, the Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and Social Media to the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike, has described as too late Monday's decision of the People's Democratic Party National Executive Committee (NEC) to zone the presidency to the south while retaining the office of the national chairman in the north. This was, as he said, the minister and members of the G5 have now been vindicated by the position they adopted in 2022. Noting that the PDP has now gone back to its vomit, Olayinka added that the current move by the party is an admission of past mistakes. Sadly, they know the truth, while Wike simply said they take the chairmanship to the south if you want to gain the presidency. But they said no, they must take the two, and the PDP lost. According to him, the corrective step is coming rather late in the day. They have realized the mistake they made in 2022 and are correcting it in 2025. But it is not too late already, bearing in mind that the only way the zoning can be justified is for the South to conclude its 8 years while the presidency returns to the North in 2031, Olayinka concluded. Now reacting to the next resolution, Olayinka in his statement said the development confirmed the position Wike and his allies took in 2022. Now that the party has realized its mistake of not listening to Wike and the G5 in 2022 and have chosen to do what they said 3 years after, have they not been vindicated now? Olayinka queried. He recalled that Wike and the G5 had insisted that both the presidential candidate and the national chairman could not come from the same region. Recall that the Federal Capital Minister and the G5 had insisted that the presidential candidate of the PDP and its national chairman must not remain in the same zone, insisting that since Alhaji Atiku Abubakar from the north had emerged as the presidential candidate, Senator Nyesom Ayu also from the north must resign to pave the way for a national chairman from the south. Ayu, however, insisted on not resigning with Atiku and his group backing him. Aftermath of this was the electoral misfortune the party suffered in 2023, followed by instability after the elections, Olayinka said. He noted that the PDP leadership has now accepted the same principle Wike championed, as reflected in the next latest zoning arrangements. But today, the NEC resolved that since the national chairman and the party is zoned to the north, the PDP 2027 presidential ticket be zoned to the south. Has PDP not come back to eat its own vomit, he asked. Recall that the People's Democratic Party had zoned its presidential ticket for the 2027 elections to the south. The party's National Executive Committee leaders took the decision during the next meeting in Abuja. The party also retained its chairmanship position in the north, as the NEC affirmed Umar Damagum as the opposition party's national chairman. Damagum emerged as acting national chairman of the party in March 2023, following a Benue State High Court order that confirmed the removal of former chairman Dr. Nyesom Ayu. Before his appointment, Damagum was the PDP national deputy chairman in North. In his acceptance speech, Damagum expressed gratitude to the party's leadership for the confidence reposed in him and the National Working Committee. He said, "Before now, I thought all we were doing was not being appreciated. This gesture is not just for me, but for the entire NWC, which is the National Working Committee. I owe it to them. To have navigated this party this far, we came in at a time when things were very hard. But to the glory of God, we are still intact as one indivisible party," he added. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party Governors Forum has declared that the party became more formidable after some of its chieftains left for the African Democratic Congress (ADC). The forum said those who defected to the ADC engaged in irresponsible verbal attacks after realizing they had joined a one-chance vehicle. In a statement signed by its Director General Emmanuel Agbo, the forum likened ADC defectors to the biblical prodigal son. According to the forum, the defectors' exit brought peace to the party. In the statement released, the PDP governor said the party's doors are still open to welcome back repentant defectors who show remorse. Since their exit, the PDP has become much more formidable and focused, with clear determination to have our eyes on the ball. The ADC before now, with their inordinate sense of entitlement, considered a huge clung to the will of the national unity and harmony of the party. The security situation in the country was of great concern to the PDP's governors, which took center stage in our deliberations and resolution as contained in the communique. That the ADC could not see that much isn't surprising, as the prodigal son wasn't known to have any pity on his father's fortune, the forum said. The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, the ex-Senate President David Mark, and the ex-lawmaker Dino Malayi and several others left the PDP for the ADC, the platform of the opposition coalition. The People's Democratic Party has officially confirmed Umar Damagum as its substantive national chairman. At its 102nd National Executive Committee meeting, the party resolved that Damagum, who has served as acting national chairman for over a year, be elevated to substantive chairman head of the National Elective Convention scheduled for November 15th and 16th in Ibadan, Oyo State. The PDP's national legal advisor, Kamaldeen Ajibade, administered the oath of office to him. The details will be released shortly.